Hello. First, I would like to thank Dr. Height, Dr. Wilkerson, and members of the Philadelphia Board of Education for actually last meeting approving the voter education and registration initiative. But we would like to actually talk about how initiatives come and go and how we would like for this initiative to become a policy, especially in this year where we're celebrating 100 years of the suffrage movement. Yes? So, we, the undersigned, are writing to ask the Board of Education enact a policy to ensure that every student in the school district of Philadelphia will learn about the critical importance of voting and other forms of civic participation. Every eligible student in the school district of Philadelphia will have the opportunity to register to vote in school. The district uses available technology for voter registration and nonpartisan Get Out the Vote initiatives, and the policy include a statement of school district support for school staff and students engaging in nonpartisan voter engagement activities. And we know that American civics, when it is taught correctly and actively in school, makes not just lifelong voters, but lifelong participants in the political process, which we just heard a student decide to run for committee person. That would have never happened if the thought hadn't been trickled into their mind. We know that there's over 8,000 students who turn 18 each year in the school district of Philadelphia, and over 80% are students of color, and over 90% are from economically disadvantaged families. These students, their communities, their schools, and their city have issues, problems, and interests that need to be addressed by public policy. History has shown that people's concerns are much more likely to be heard by politicians if they turn out to vote. And we know that Harrisburg considers Philadelphia County to be a low voter turnout area, which is why sometimes our needs fall on deaf ears in Harrisburg. So just imagine if we were to make a new generation that turned that idea around, which would lead to more funding and more attention here in the city. We ask that all students should learn the history of suffrage, not just the major thing that happened in 1920, but the thousands of people that did not have the right to vote in 1920, so that we can celebrate every suffrage movement. We ask that this policy encourage the use of available technology for online voter registration, teachers and students participating in engagement activities. We thank you for making this, but we have an opportunity to join Los Angeles United School District, which has already passed a similar resolution. We have a chance to, the official policy enacted by the Philadelphia Board of Education is necessary and should happen today.
Dr. Height.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I want to thank the speakers for presenting this information. I just want to call to the attention, I know we had quite a few, and thanks since the last time you came and we talked about this, a couple of things have happened. One, we had 53 educators who are representing 33 schools across the district who attended the voter education and registration professional development that was held a couple of weeks ago. In addition, we're having a district-wide or city-wide voter registration day on September 24th. And this is a kickoff event for high school civics education teachers and teachers across the city to work with partners to plan for registering as many children as possible who have turned 18 already. So I want to thank you for that. With respect to the other issues, we could talk about that in the policy meeting, and I think it's worth a worthy conversation. Thank you once again.
Linda Clyett Wayman, please come to the table.